to him.
Yeah, we dread, the Dreadite Dread, the Rasta Tease, the 40 out of poverty, healing the community.
So we here today, you know, we're gonna talk about Dread our Dread. He's here. The Pee Wee Dread. He's gonna tell you a few things that you already know and a bunch of new things that you probably don't know.
Yeah, man, enough respect in all aspects, man. I want to start out giving a shout out to all my children out there. Yeah, y'all know who you are. You know I took care of you. Gonna check for me on Father's Day. Bruh. But yeah, man, I grew up in New Orleans. I came to Minnesota 30 plus years ago to go to college. And I spent my time in sociology, religion, political science. I have an associate's degree in theology. I was a president of the student body when I was at McAllister College. I had a wonderful time there. Met Kofi Annan, Walter Mondale, Paul Wellstone, you name it, Bill Clinton. I met all kinds of people. Had an awesome time. But it just continued to shape what I am. So the reason why I'm talking to you, because I really want you to get to know who Pee Wee Dread is, how Pee Wee Dread pretty much got created. Pee Wee Dread's roots came out of New Orleans. So when I grew up in New Orleans, I had a lot of fun being an artist, being a maverick. I had always I was challenging school rules as a kid. So when it came to picking out what I want to do with my life, I made a conscious decision. I said, you know what, Pee Wee? And I talked to myself. I ain't embarrassed. I said, bruh, instead of fighting for what everybody else got, conforming, transform your life and achieve your goals and your dreams. Start imaging yourself becoming successful. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to make it happen. So what I ended up doing, I got into a early band called the Lipper Boogie Groovians. You might be able to look them up online. I may or may not show up in some of them pictures because it was early times. It was pre-internet days. But with that being said, it gave me an opportunity to get into the studio. I ended up recording with Prince or for Prince. And he ended up paying me. Thank you, Prince. Appreciate you. Rest in peace. And this was back in 1996. So my brother had met Prince and went down with Brother Jules, rest his soul. And, a big cool man. That was my brethren, man. I missed that brother. I did a show with him last May. May before he passed. But anyway, so my brother sat down, had breakfast with Prince, had a whole lot of conversations. And he was like, man, I want to do a song. And, we from New Orleans. So he had offered my brother a bunch of pancakes. My brother said no. He declined. We don't eat everywhere. No disrespect to Prince, but we just don't eat everywhere. That's just how we stay. So, thanks to my people in Hawaii, you understand how we stay means. But that's another story. Go watch The Pigeon Show with Andrew Broomhall. It's a funny show. But anyway, that's enough respect to that brother, man. But, yeah, I love telling stories. So the thing is, after that, he told my brother, he said, man, I'm going to do this reggae song. And then my brother was like, my little brother do reggae. He said, for real, bring him in. Let him go in the studio. So I went to Studio A or maybe Studio B, whatever it was, down in Paisley Park. And my voice is in the vault. So for all them people that, eventually it'll come out. I heard the song, shout out to Europe. I never heard the latest mix or the mastering. And it really doesn't matter because I was able to get paid. I got a check. It's over at my bank account somewhere. But it was a good time. And, that's really what it was about. So as I moved forward in my career, I started Dread Dread circa 90, 98, 97, somewhere around there. And then, 26 years later, I had songwriting accolades from the John Lennon Songwriting Contest. We double Grammy nominated. I got Minnesota Music Awards for the best reggae, all kind of stuff since 1999. So the first show we opened up for was DMX, as far as big artists with Dread Dread, and that was awesome. But I had previously opened up for Redman, Method Man, opened up for a bunch of people, Junior Reed, the reggae side, you name it. I was out there, Justin Hines and the Dominoes. I'd open up for everybody. Yellow Man. I'm like, man, if I start telling you might not even believe me. So with that being said, going forward, now I decided back probably about 2010 because I had some medical conditions that I had to take care of. So once I got those taken care of, I was down at the county working. I used to be a county worker. I used to give out welfare. So I was like, man, I can't give out welfare no more. This is silly. It's a recidivist game to keep just bringing the same people over and over so they can have a job. So what I did was I established my own nonprofit, 40 Out of Poverty, and we started feeding the community. I did computer giveaways, I did Coke giveaways, I did all kinds of giveaways because I wanted to encourage people to do what they can in their community, irrespective of how much money you have or how much time you have. Whatever you got, there's a portion of it you can put back into the community because it needs you. Because what you serve, what you give, comes back to you. So that's just an ancient principle. But with that being said, I took that notion. I was like, man, I gotta have this happen. I can't see all these people coming in. So I started a nonprofit. I released myself from the job because I said, man, I can't do that anymore. And then I decided to focus all my time on my nonprofit, focus all my time on music. And then I had another idea come in that thing. I was like, man, because I was always making hot sauce. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm about to make a hot sauce. So then I met this brother Dre when I was out working. And I was out, every time I showed up, they say, Dre, you got your hot sauce? Give me your hot sauce. I'm like, man, they be on my hot sauce. And there was always I love hot barbecue. That's one of my favorite things on the planet. So I decided I hated buying it. I said, man, I should make my own. So I started, bringing the hot sauce. This is about 2007. And I used to, make hot sauce all the time. They had all these different flavors, what have you. So then what ended up happening, I was able to get myself set up in Colorado. So circa some years later, all experiments with the sauce, I had a recipe that I loved, certified. I took it out to Colorado, got everything set up with the FDA. I did all kinds of work. I would give you all the secrets, but, then I'd have to come for you. But with that being said, just a joke. So with that being said, I understood that, okay, now that I got this product, it can go along with my music. So as I went touring around the country, I went bringing my hot sauce everywhere, showing people the hot sauce, selling hot sauce. But then I had another idea, and this is circa 2018. I said, you know what? CBD is illegal according to the Farm Bill of November 2018. So I started adding CBDs to my hot sauce. And the rest was history. It took off. Nobody was doing it. So I'm like, shoot, they still not doing it. I'm the only person that I know of that has a CBD hot sauce. I'm sure there's something out there. But I got a CBD hot sauce, CBD this and that other. So then I went one step further. I said, not only am I going to do hot sauce CBD, I'm going to do coffee. I'm going to do tea. I'm going to do body butters. I do sprays for your throat. Sleep sprays. I got sleep gummies. I got all types of products. I have over 80 products right now.
Tell them where they can find those products at.
Now, if you're looking for Rasta Tease products, which is my brand, find us at Rasta Tease Inc. for our CBD products. That's RastaTeaseinc.com. Or you can find me for my non-CBD products at rastatease.com, spelled the same way without the ink.com. So with that being said, if you go check out that, and we also have what I put into play. I told you I had a nonprofit. So we do a program called the 1 Million Meal March. And the idea behind the program is that anybody that buys a product from Pee Wee Dread, Rasta Tease, Dread Eye Dread, whatever it is I sell, I donate money back into the community. Because one of my goals and plans in life is to make sure that everybody can have access to a meal. I can't feed everybody, but I definitely help with the access of food. So we work with programs in the Twin Cities. I got New Orleans roots, but in the Twin Cities, I work with Feeding America. I work with Second Harvest. I work with the Union Gospel Mission Twin Cities to make sure that meals are being provided, at least from one source. I can't do it all, but I do the best that I can. And that's one of the things that I learned, even with my hot sauce. You may not think it's the best, but I know I love it. And my father always taught me, anything that you can put that type of heart into, don't worry about getting stuck with it. Anything you love, you can be stuck with it because you got something you love. I'd rather be stuck with something I love than stuck with something I hate. I know a lot of people end up at their job for 30 years, get the watch, get the, maybe severance package, but they wasn't happy with their life. When you look at my life, I had a lot of funny things happen, but once I sat at my job and realized this job is never going to pay me what I'm worth, this job is never going to show me what I need, they're never going to fulfill me, I went for life fulfillment, and the money came behind it. Not a lot of money, but enough money to do everything that I need, because I understand one life principle, and I want to give you this business secret because that's what this is all about. This is also about teaching and expressing and helping other people get ahead, because this ain't a real secret. This is actually the energy that you need for anything, because we all have the same inclination. If you get a cut, your body heals. If I get a cut, my body heals. Unless I got some medical condition, for generally most people, their body will heal. So think about that. And it heals because all you do is think about, oh, I can't wait till my finger stops hurting from being cut. Oh, I can't wait till this heals. And all in your mind, all you can see is your finger healing. And that's how you heal. So this is how you do business. What you put in your mind, what you want for your business, how you see your business going. And you stay steadfast to that and put your feeling into it. Because once you connect those two, you can't be stopped. It will come to pass. But it takes that energetic understanding and overstanding that I need to be co-signing what I signed on to. Because you were not born in sin. I repeat, you were not born in sin. Don't let nobody tell you that. That's a misinterpretation of the information. What they meant to tell you was, when your soul passes into the body, it dies on the cross, so that you can have life in this dimension, because this is a separate dimension from where your soul came from. Your soul comes from the fourth dimension. Your body lives in the third dimension. So when they come together, the dimensions now, they merge. I won't get too deep, too esoteric, but they merge. And when it merges, it dies on the cross, and that story has been retold to you as a story of Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. So, which isn't a bad thing. It's not good or bad. There's no judgment. Once you release the judgment on things, you'll find that your soul will be a lot lighter, and you'll be able to face the ma'at, and you'll be lighter than a feather. And that's the beauty of life. Once you understand that, oh, what I put my energy into is what I become. Because you're 75-80% water. And anything you put water into, that's the form water takes. So understand that where you put your mind, and your mind is about water, your hands are about your mind. Your hands in Spanish or Latin are manos, and manos and the mind are the same. They're the hands. They create. You create with your mind, you create with your hands. So therefore, once you start understanding that, use your mind principles. Use the one principle that is free to anybody to use, and hit that buzzer for me, and utilize that law, and allow yourself to expand your right now consciousness. And what that'll do for you, it'll allow you to continue to grow. It'll allow you to continue to expand those things that at one time you didn't think you were aware were possible. And really it's about expanding your awareness. Everything vibrates, and that vibration is that movement that doesn't cease. Death and life are the same. They're of the same coin. They're two aspects of the life principle. They're not different. There's only one energy. It can't be separated. We separate it through our imagination. We separate it through our reflections. But in reality, the true reality cannot be separated. The oneness cannot be separated. And this is what you'll start to understand when it comes to business. But it takes a little bit of higher elevation of thought, higher elevation of what you practice, the techniques that you practice. Because every thought that you have is energy. And every thought that you put into motion creates a new energy behind it. And it puts that energy out into the atmosphere, puts that energy out into the stratosphere, if you will, the ether. And that ether, that Akashic record, collects all this information that anybody can tap into. So the beauty of it all is that when you start to open up your mind to things, the possibilities, and stop restricting yourself, conforming to what other people have told you you should be doing, or other people have done and they were successful and you thought that was a great idea, you have to still stick to what works for you, what resonates with you. your religion, your life, whatever that is, find it what it is and stay with that. But be open.
If you're just not tapping in,
RastaTeaseInc.com or RastaTeaseInc.com. The former site is for my non-CBD products. The latter site is for my CBD products as well as non-CBD products. You can get anything you want. Elderberry gummies, nighttime gummies, daytime gummies, coffee with chicory, because I'm from New Orleans and we don't play games with our coffee. We serious about it. I got a whole new line of products coming for this fall and this spring. So yeah, you definitely got to check us out. I really want people to take this with me. What you impress is what you express. What you think about is what you bring about. So stop wasting chi or prana or your internal energy on things that don't matter. If you understand that the word worry means to strangle or to choke. When you worry, you choke off that flow of energy, that flow of chi. When you worry, you choke off any possibility of doing anything positive, because now all your attention is on worry. So what you feed is what'll grow. And that's how life works. Any farmer will tell you, not every seed is going to grow, but they plant them the same way. They don't stop planting seeds because seeds stop growing. So you need to start planting seeds and knowing that not every seed is going to grow, but having the faith that it can grow. Having the faith of a mustard seed, if you understand that, what they meant by that, and I'll give this to you and leave you with this one, because it's a really good principle. The mustard seed starts very, very small, but when it grows out wide and far very, very quickly. So therefore, your faith may be little, but your gains will be vast if you are willing to take the first step, the longest step in the journey. And that's all I ask of you tonight. When you listen to it, when you check out my products, know that everything we put our conscious energy into it. And our consciousness is all we really truly have. It makes the illusion for what we think we see. Just like the Tootsie Roll told you, everything you think you see becomes a Tootsie Roll. Whatever filter you put on your eyes, whatever filter you put on your heart, because out of the mouth come the issues of the heart. And I just want you to know that you have the possibility to do anything you want, black, white, whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is taking that initiative and putting that into your daily conference, your daily bread. So I want you to come out to some shows. We're going to be playing at the park. So stay on dreadidread.com. We're going to be in Idaho this summer. We're going to be inshallah. We're going to be down in we're going to be in Duluth this fall. So check us out. We're all over the place. I'm going to be in New Mexico. I'm going to be in Colorado. I'm going to be in, New Orleans. So, yeah, we move around a bunch. Stay on dreadidread.com. Follow our Facebook, like and subscribe. And that's the one thing I'm going to do before I get all the way out. I just want to definitely say that for those people that are utilizing, the internet and all other types of avenues and access points for their music and whatnot, keep going. Keep going, that's the wave, and let us know. We have I've got a company I work with called Mass LLC, Mass Labs. They do all types of technology, machine learning, AI development, content creation. If you need any help with that, let me know and I can get you connected with those folks. They're really good people. They're down in Austin, Texas now. They were in Denver, Colorado. They went to Hack Reactor. The CEO of that company. And so I'm very, very pleased to share that affiliation. Also, if you're out there, check out Mechanola.com. That's a construction outfit down in Georgia, based out of New Orleans. We're just a family of companies. And like I said, check out our coffee. That's one of the things I would love you to do. Find us at RastaTeaseInc.com and use the promo code Rasta Tease South or RT South, RTSOUTH, and you'll get 30% off. So I'm gonna pay for your shipping. I want to market directly to you. I'm gonna give you 30% off my product if you buy it by using the RT South logo, a promo code, all capital letters. So I look forward to working with you guys. I look forward to meeting some of you in the future, coming out to a show. Come holler at me. You can find me on Spotify, You can find me all over the internet with VP Artists, VP Digital. But I just want you to know, come check us out, and I'm going to let you respect.
Yes, yes. Pee Wee Dread, he dropped jewels to you guys and girls out there, women, ladies and gentlemen. We over here having some fun, as you know. That's
Yeah, man. Enough respect.
Go to all those links. Replay this. I gotta tell y'all, this was a dope interview. I actually heard brand new jewels that he dropped earlier about recording with Prince.
Respect.
We're gonna bring more new information out as it comes, and drop some comments, some questions.
And if y'all musicians, let's collaborate. You know, if you got a product or you got something that you're trying to get out to the market, come talk to us. You know, that's one thing that we're about, incubating especially black businesses, but small businesses in general. I focus on black, but I'll work with anybody.
We just got y'all vibing on some beats. So you
Did you get the Rasta Tease?
Follow us at 40 out of poverty, 1 million meal march. We're over 40,000 meals in, and we're continuing to find ways to connect our community back to community. Enough respect, please.
Pee Wee did some meet and greet out in Chicago. after the Reggie show.
We had to find so we could have fun and we could run outside. Mama gave us love and gave us passion. Turn our thoughts to action. Dreams to realization of life. Mama kept the neighbors strong. Every Sunday morning we would do the cleaning. Mama's cooking food for she children like somebody grab the table, somebody grab the utensils. Mama's cooking food for she. Somebody call the preacher, teachers call the preacher, the teacher call the neighbor got around. Mama kept the neighbors strong. She opened up her arms right where we belong. Why, Mama? Ooh.